We've been working, Global Aid Network in Canada has been working in Israel for about the last just over a year. As a Christian organization, we really love the nation of Israel, and it is our desire to come alongside and to help them. So when we found out that there were needs for those Jewish immigrants that were returning to Israel for Aliyah, and many of them needed assistance because the government was stretched with trying to defend the country, we really wanted to get involved in that. And then also we found out that there were Holocaust survivors here who were living under the poverty line and having some struggles, again, because of the restriction on social programs that the war has caused. Then we wanted to come alongside and help them as well. You know, a lot of people get hung up on that term humanitarian help. Obviously, Israel is a very, they are not a third world country, but at the same time, they're surrounded by enemies. And as a result, a lot of their finances are going into defense. So therefore, rather than say humanitarian help, I would rather take a look and say some of the people, within the nation of Israel could use some assistance. So we're there to provide that assistance. We've only been received very warmly. Usually people understand that what we do and what we offer is done out of love, with really no strings attached. We want to just let them know that we care about the people of Israel, the nation of Israel. We care about the Holocaust survivors in light of everything that they had to go through, many years ago. And so we've been warmly received, as we are in so many countries. When you offer people assistance, humanitarian aid, if you want to call it that, or assistance, and you do it with an open heart, people receive that, they see it's genuine, and are very accepting of that. The biggest challenge that we have in Israel is to get our humanitarian goods, quickly coming into the border, because for us, we accumulate the goods which we ship into Israel from places like North America and Europe, and we get it, we send it here, and then in the port it can get hung up many times because of regulations. What would be of great assistance to Global Aid Network, to Helping Hands Coalition, and anyone else wishing to come alongside of Israel would be to have some way to expedite humanitarian goods through the ports, because they're not going to be used for profit. They're only going to be used to help the people of Israel. So if any effort could be made to expedite that process so that we didn't have so much of a hang-up for sometimes for months with these goods, it would be very helpful for us.